and welcome to NWA Smoky Mountain TV. I'm your host, Matt Rhodes, and folks, we thank you so much for joining us. A lot of great action to get to today on the program, including in our main event is the reuniting of G1, High Risk Robbie Cassidy and Tony the Dragon Gibbons as they take on the Hardliners. Folks, we'll have more news concerning the House Party 2017 event coming 2 weeks from tonight to Kingsport, Tennessee at the Civic Auditorium at 1550 Fort Henry Drive, Kingsport, Tennessee. Main event already signed for the NWA World Tag Team Championships. It's the Ugly Ducklings taking on the Heatseekers. Again, more information later on in the program concerning that big night kicking off 2017. But folks, our opening contest will feature the World Tag Team Champions. That's the Heatseekers, Elliott Russell and Sigmund, as they take on Team IOU. Let's get ringside.
The World Tag Team titles on the line in this next matchup. Mike Cooper, Team IOU, with a huge opportunity. Kerry Awful, Nick Iggy, this team from the Nashville, Tennessee area, back here in NWA Smoky Mountain, set for tag action here. And they knew they was getting a shot at the United States Tag Championships, but last night in West Tennessee, the Heatseekers became for the third time in their career, the World Tag Team Champions of the NWA. And those titles on the line tonight. I don't know if the Heatseekers are thrilled about that, but it really doesn't matter at this point. They're going to have to defend those championships. World Tag Team title matches. A lot of action still to come tonight. Southeastern title on the line. It's been a hell of a night so far. And really, at this point, it's only getting started. That's hard. I mean, it's hard to believe. A lot of action still to come. Kerry Awful on your left, Nick Iggy on the right. They face the Heatseekers. Team of the Wrestling Extraordinaire, Sigmund, and the Southern Psycho, Elliott Russell. Elliott and Sigmund been on a heck of a roll lately, including competing for the original Smoky Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Jim Cornette himself was there in the corner of the Heatseekers. The legendary Jim Cornette with the original Smoky Mountain Championships. They wrestled the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky and Robert. They came up a little short, but what a night that was for the original Smoky Mountain Wrestling Tag Team Championships, but current United States and World Tag Team Champion. Now Kerry Awful and Sigmund shoving each other around. These two men know each other very well. Been in the ring several times, get a lot of personal beef here.
Once again, fans, this is a tag team matchup set for one fall, and it is for the NWA World Tag Team title. Your official for this matchup is Jake Booth. Introducing first, the challengers, hailing from Nashville, Tennessee, Nick Iggy and Kerry Awful. They are Team IOU, the Cardies. And their opponents, they are the brand new NWA World Tag Team Champions, the Southern Psycho, Elliott Russell, the Wrestling Extraordinaire, Sigmund. They are the Heatseekers.
World Tag Team Championships on the line next here in this matchup, with referee Jake Booth having the honor to officiate this match. And there you see holding the World Tag Team Championship. So you see the challengers. Oh, man. Takes one of the belts there and gets the other one. Will we crown you world champions tonight? Less than 24 hours removed from when Sig and Elliott captured the championships.
Well, that does remain to be seen there, Matt Rhodes. Now, here's a good question for you. How many tag teams have been the NWA World and U.S. Tag Team Champions at the same time?
None that I can tell you off the top of my head. Maybe it's happened before, but I tell you what, a great accomplishment.
I can only think of one other time was the Midnight Express with Jim Cornette.
And the Heatseekers are Cornette approved, very high on this team, and
oh yeah,
to get the approval of Jim Cornette is a great feat. And to have Cornette in your corner, Cornette's managed some of the greatest tag teams of all time, including the Midnight Express and the Heavenly Bodies. I mean, you could name list of people Cornette's managed, but he's in the corner of these guys. Of course, Cornette not here tonight. Be great to have him, but the Heatseekers have been all over the wrestling world here as of late.
Absolutely deserving World Tag Team Champions, too.
And the bell is rung, and there you see the beautiful World Tag Team Championships right there on the line here. Sigmund and Nick Iggy going to start us off here.
Now these two, Nick Iggy, carry off a very well-traveled tag team.
Lock up with Sigmund getting the upper hand here, and Nick Iggy has a couple of inches on Sigmund, but Sigmund bigger in size, in great shape.
Well, you're not going to find too many guys in better shape than Sigmund. He trains unendingly in the gym every day. Guarantee that him and Elliott were in the gym earlier today getting a workout in.
This guy lives by fitness. You can see it. His body's a perfect example of it. Not the tallest guy you'll come across, but he makes up for it in the gym, folks. Sigmund, a World Tag Team Champion. He's held numerous, and referee getting on Sigmund. I don't believe Sigmund pulled any hair. Jake Booth better keep his eyes peeled here, and he's getting on the wrong man. Side headlock now applied by Sigmund. Great quick exchange. Oh, he grabbed it. That time he grabbed it. Yeah, I'll show you.
Well, that's the thing about Sigmund. You're not going to, accuse him of doing something that he didn't do without him saying, oh, yeah, well, here, I did it.
Big shoulder tackle, kick out at 2 there after the pinfall. And now the tag to the young man from Morristown, Tennessee. Southern Psycho, Elliott Russell, big shoulder tackle. Man, this kid's story's been impressive. First time we met Elliott Russell, he was a paying customer. Morristown Armory, Morristown, Tennessee, some 5 years ago, and this man looked nothing like he does today. Back then, this man has got himself in great shape and has quickly become one of the top guys on independent circuit.
Oh, absolutely.
Shoulder tackle.
I remember when Elliott very first started wrestling for us, had the opportunity to wrestle against him and tag with him when he first started. And this is a totally different young man than back then, and it's for the better.
Well, when you were trained by the former head of training at World Wrestling Entertainment and Tom Pritchard, you're going to learn a few things.
Oh, yeah.
And both of these men are under the tree of knowledge of Tom Pritchard.
As I was going to say, too, and when you're tag team partners with somebody as incredible as Sigmund, it's going to rub off on you, too. I mean, there is nothing but a bright future for both of these individuals. Best tag team in the world, without a doubt.
Elliott Russell wrenching the arm there to tag to Sigmund. Sigmund going high risk for him here to the middle rope. Double axe handle.
And as you can see, they've picked a body part out, and they are just going to pick it apart.
Nick Iggy trying to get out of it here. Up reversed by Sigmund. Blind tag. Great teamwork by Team IOU. And there is Curry Awful. Oh, God, what a clothesline. Wow. And we may have a serious threat here for a title change in these World Tag Team Championships. Sigmund's in a bad way here.
Well, I'm telling you right now, you won't get a world title match unless you are an actual threat. And these two, Team IOU, the Carnies, are absolutely a serious threat. This team is dangerous.
Oh, no doubt they're a dangerous team. Very impressive. These guys have competed all over the NWA and all over the Tennessee area from Nashville, both west and east of Nashville, including here in NWA Smoky Mountain in the past. They finally got an opportunity to come back here. And, boy, what an opportunity it is when you're wrestling for the World Tag Team Championship. Ain't stress the importance of that, and these guys know it. Look at that, just bending the finger in a direction it doesn't bend. Very awful supporting that brace on his shoulder. Maybe not 100% here tonight. And you got to watch out because the Heatseekers, they love to sniff blood in the water here. And if they can get to work on that shoulder, it may be quick work for the Heatseekers tonight. But right now, Team IOU cutting the ring in half.
Well, let's be honest, though, Matt Rhodes. Carry Awful with an injury and at maybe 80, 90% is more dangerous than most men in professional wrestling at 100%. This guy is deranged.
Absolutely. And a very talented young man. Don't let his body size fool you. And now look at this. Going to stretch back the mouth here. Sigmund's pearly whites on display, but not as he would wish for them to be. Aggressiveness here by Nick Iggy. Cover. Jake Booth down for a lateral press on the World Tag Champions, and they don't get the fall. A full Nelson driver there. And here comes Awful. Oh, man.
Both of these guys are just, sadistic.
Seated sentons there by.
Oh, 2 in a row.
Very Awful. A lot of weight down on the. Oh my. Yeah.
They have that. You can tell by everything they do in the ring. They have ill intent.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of ill intent behind that. That was just kind of.
That was more to humiliate.
I don't know if that teabag was so sweet or not.
And I tell you what, I think if you think about it,
Boy, Sigmund fighting and firing back here. He's angry. Don't blame him either. Oh, we're gonna hook him here. No power driving. Oh, Tiger driver. 1, 2, and we could have had new champions, but Elliott makes the save. Sigmund in a bad way, and Russell ducked. Didn't catch all of that, but he come in. He got the referee distracted. Double teamwork here. A double. Oh man, strike to the face. Great teamwork. Ref didn't see none of that. 1, 2, and the tag titles dangling in the balance here. And now again, this submission hold applied.
Oh yeah, that
aggressive.
That's just punishing right there. Not only does it hurt, it's cutting the wind off as well, cutting off the oxygen. Sigmund did the best thing he could was stand up to get out of that.
Boot to the side of the head. Sigmund floats out to the floor. Falls all the way out of the ring. Elliott going to be concerned for his tag partner here. Yeah, Elliott Russell. And then the referee has caught him. And, oh, man! Right into that ladder at ringside. And the ref didn't see none of that. Boy, Team IOU, they are not stopping at any cost here to win these titles. And you say I blame them.
Oh, you got to do what you got to do when the opportunity arises. But these two men are dangerous in any match, and now you got the World Tag Team titles on the line. That just raises it to a whole nother level. Ill intent is all they have. They don't care if they injure Sigmund or Elliott Russell. They want those World Tag Team titles, and they don't care what they have to do to get them.
Those titles are mine!
Now, smacking Sigmund in the face might not be a good idea.
Big drop kick. One of the prettiest in the business right there. And boy, the Heatseekers, they need to make a tag. Sig needs the tag in the worst way here.
Sig definitely needs to get a tag to Elliott.
Oh, no.
Get that psycho into the ring.
Upstated switch by Sigmund. German suplex. At one point, this man was a resident of Huffenhart, Germany, with that beautiful German suplex.
Just dumped him on the back of his head.
Elliott wants in this match bad. Sigmund rolls. Hey, page out of the Rock and Roll Express playbook. Clothesline. And the Psycho is unleashed on Nick Iggy. Big swinging neck breaker. Cover 1, 2, and a push out at 2. Where Russell's like, come on. And now the Heatseekers starting to feel it. Picks him up here. I'm going to send him off now to the other side. Big elbow. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Elliott Russell and a cover. 1, 2, 3, no! And he comes in and breaks it up at the very last second. Boy, and he's fighting back with him here. Man, these world titles hang in the balance, and with a big move there. Oh, man. Modified Michinoku driver, cover 1, 2, and a near fall.
So close.
And knocks Sigmund off of the apron. Man. And now it is a 2-on-1. They shove the referee. That's not smart. And Russell fighting for everything he's got here. His world championships hang in the balance. Super kick to the midsection. And Team IOU may have it. Oh, man, a curb stomp. And we may have new champions if they can make the cover. 1, 2, new champions now. God almighty, so close.
I thought they had it there, Matt. I honestly thought they had it. Elliott pulling down deep inside.
They're going to grab the referee again. They've got to be careful here. They'll get disqualified.
I'll tell you what, Jake Booth does not play around. They keep putting their hands on him. He will disqualify them.
But it's still 2-on-1. Sigmund he's barely conscious on the apron. Russell is barely conscious himself, but he's up. Here to send him off. Russell ducks under. Oh, they knock heads. Big miscue. Sigmund with a tope out to the floor. And a right hand, and now the Southern Psycho and Nick Iggy along in the ring. Elliott trying to defend those world titles. Oh, Nick Iggy going for a big move there. Got him up here. Rams him to the corner. Patented Heatseekers. Russell with the running power slam. Tag made. Swan. Dive. Headbutt. 1, 2, 3. And Sigmund and Elliott Russell retain the World Tag Team Championships.
That was one hell of a match.
Hats off to Team IOU. What a matchup. They laid it all on the line.
Hey, I would say
they laid it all on the line.
I would say this, Matt. Those two deserve a rematch.
That's a case of two people going into business for themselves right there and doing something they shouldn't do. Don't put him on camera. Do not put him on camera. Keep the camera on the ring. Wait a minute, the Ducklings are out here. Keep the camera on the ring, guys. Killjoy and Lude. We said it earlier, Mike. They deserve an opportunity. They earned it earlier. Uh-oh. Hey, don't touch my belt, says Sigmund.
So we just get done busting our ass defending these tag team titles, and you think during our celebration you can come out here and just get in the ring with us? There's no doubt in my mind chips. So, if you're feeling foggy, and you're feeling ducky, if you're feeling ducky about this, we don't mind dropping the plaque down and taking that gold home with us ducks. Tell me, Rob. Well? If you got the money, honey, we got the time. January 7th, NWA World Tag Team Championships. I'm Rob Killjoy, that's Lou. We are the Ugly Ducklings. Don't put the belts down, hold on to them, because this is going to be your last time. Whoa. January 7th, two things are going to happen. The Ugly Ducklings are going to remain ugly. And the Heatseekers are going to remain champions.
What just happened? January 7th, NWA Tag Titles, Heatseekers, Ugly Ducklings.
Can't get enough of NWA Smoky Mountain? Do you enjoy watching NWA Smoky Mountain TV and want to see more of your favorite stars? Then I have good news for you. Our website, NWASmokyMountain.com, is the place you need to be for all the exclusive news, exclusive matches, exclusive blogs by your favorite NWA Smoky Mountain stars, and much more.
Are you looking for a new and exciting way to raise money for your organization? Contact the offices of NWA Smoky Mountain today. For the past 10 years, NWA Smoky Mountain has raised lots of money for many great organizations. For more information, call 423-773-5449 or 423-631-9110 and bring NWA Smoky Mountain to your town.
Are you experiencing neck pain, back pain, or headaches? Muse Family Chiropractic can help. Dr. Alan Muse provides a complete assessment using state-of-the-art technology to determine the cause of the pain and offers advanced treatments to help you find your way to a healthier, pain-free life. At Muse Family Chiropractic, we provide chiropractic care for the whole family, from newborns to great-grandparents, and we accept most insurances.
At Muse Family Chiropractic, you're not just a patient, you're a family.
Call us today at 247-5000.
Folks, we hope you're having a great holiday season, but coming up 2 weeks from tonight, we are back in Kingsport, Tennessee at the Civic Auditorium for our annual event, House Party 2017. Tickets on sale now at NWASmokyMountain.com. Also, check us out on social media for the link to get your tickets for this big event. But our main event, as we talked about in the opening segment, for the NWA World Tag Team Championships, it's the champions, the Heatseekers, Sigmund and Elliott Russell, defending those titles against the Ugly Ducklings, Lance Lude and Rob Killjoy. And the Ugly Ducklings have made a huge splash in the Mountain Empire, but an even bigger splash in the Southeast, becoming one of the most popular tag teams in the United States. They have earned this opportunity, and they will face the Heatseekers again 2 weeks from tonight, Kingsport, Tennessee at the Civic Auditorium. But folks, also on that night, you will see the brand new Mountain Empire champion in action, Toby Farley, who we saw last week, crowned the brand new Mountain Empire champion in a fantastic matchup with Vince Brent, and he will face a man who is looking to regain and recapture that Mountain Empire championship back into the agency, and that is the 6'7" Chris Richards. That one right there, folks, will be a great matchup. Again, the Mountain Empire title on the line. Also on that night, we see the return of Chase Owens, a man who has been traveling all around the world, but most recently in Japan, making a big name for himself back here in NWA Smoky Mountain Wrestling as he takes on Jordan Cage, a man he last faced at the Smoky Mountain Cup back in April of 2016. Jordan Cage, he screwed Chase Owens out of the Smoky Mountain Cup, and Chase Owens has not forgotten. He is looking for revenge 2 weeks from tonight in Kingsport as he makes his Smoky Mountain Wrestling return, and he is looking to capitalize and beat Jordan Cage again 2 weeks from tonight in Kingsport. Also, the return of Air America. Skylar Cruz and Gavin Daring as they take on the Jones boys, Hogan and Cooper Jones, in a tag team matchup. Air America has made a big splash since their return, and we will see them a little bit later on in the program. But folks, again, 2 weeks from tonight, January the 7th, Kingsport Civic Auditorium. Get your tickets now for this event because you do not want to miss the start of 2017 for NWA Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
Hello, I'm Ken Daffron.
And I'm Gail. We're owners of Dalton Direct Carpets in Kingsport.
We're featuring Caress Carpet from Shaw Industries. Carpet's so soft it makes you want to take your shoes off and play or even take a nap on the floor. Financing is available. That's at Dalton Direct Carpets, Bloomingdale Road in Kingsport.
And again, this one-fall tag team contest underway. Young talent on display. Tyler Foshie.
Tyler's been around here with us at NWA Smoky Mountain for many years. His dad was a member of security and ring crew for a long time, so we've known him since he was a kid.
A lot's changed. He's grown up. They called themselves the G Squad. Young duo here of West and Foshie. The Cross brothers, Aiden and Christian Cross. School of Morton Tag Team Champions right now. His cover. Great exchange here. Drop kick. Foshie just basically brushes that aside.
Saw it coming, was able to.
Side headlock now. These guys, I don't know if they know whether the crap shower or shave here. Big shoulder tackle. Leapfrog up and over by Foshie. Japanese arm drag. Foshie aggressively goes for the cover here.
Tyler puts extra torque on that Japanese arm drag as he does a flip with it.
Very athletic is this young man, only 18 years of age. Nice hip toss there. Look at this Aiden Cross.
Not even a 1 count. Kind of sizing each other up here. All right, going to tag out.
This is Christian Cross in the blue Power Ranger gear. I happen to be a big fan of that.
Yeah, I noticed that. Obviously, Power Ranger fans.
Hey, that was what I grew up on, my man. You were T-bone suplexing people. I was watching the Power Rangers.
That's okay, man.
The blue one was always my favorite. I always hoped he'd hook up with the pink one, but that never happened.
Hey, man, they're still around today, you know, so I know who the Power Rangers are.
But Christian Cross and Austin West, formerly known as the artist known as Onslaught. And West is aggressive, bigger guy, big beefy dude here. He is he's the weight of this team, the G Squad.
Well, as Onslaught, he was extremely aggressive. And pretty dangerous individual. We'll see if he carries his aggression over now that he's been demasked.
Right hand by Christian Cross there. Let's see how aggressive the Cross brothers are. Oh, man, he almost goes to the floor, and that could have been a disqualification. Eats the boot there. And the Cross brothers are going to show why they are the School of Morton Tag Champions. Flying around in the ring here. Cover, Carlos Stapleton, the official, for a 2. And Foshie thought about breaking it up there. Trying to save it for his team.
Yeah, not
great teamwork by the Cross brothers, Mike.
Yeah, they are definitely the more cohesive unit right now. But, you know, that is to be understood since they are brothers.
Up toe hold now. And Aiden, oh, man, look at that. Right to the side of the head. And Austin West, he's the biggest man in this matchup, and he's been pretty much dominated here by the Cross brothers.
Yeah, he's been manhandled. He needs to get mean. He needs to get mad and get mean. Oh.
Open hand slap there by Austin West, which is legal, and that roundhouse kick into the shin, or the quadricep there. Big super kick. West is still up, and another one takes him down. Now Aiden Cross going up high rate district here. West caught him. This is the stronger of the men in the matchup. Gilda rolls him around into a slam. Cover 1, 2, and a near fall.
Now we're seeing a little bit more of the old onslaught that he used to be. A lot of times a man gets unmasked and it just rattles him, and he loses himself for a while. Austin seems maybe he's finding himself again.
Well, 1 minute he's Onslaught, 1 minute he's Austin West. I don't know if he's found himself or not, but he finds himself here in the control of this matchup now with this Tyler Foshie character, now the legal man. The Cross brothers and Tyler Foshie know each other well. They've trained at School of Morton together. Sunset flip here and a cover, 2 count. Foshie with the boot. Great exchange with the young talent here, and he kicks out at 2.
That's pretty smart to go for an immediate cover after a big boot to the face like that.
Foshie's wearing the mouth guard. You see a lot of veterans kind of frown down upon that. A lot of younger cats wearing that these days, the mouth guard.
Well, it's not necessarily that bad of a thing, though, because it can help you with concussions.
Tag, and here comes Austin West.
But
Onslaught.
With the mouth guard, you need to make sure that you're comfortable with it and it doesn't distract you.
Well, Foshie keeps washing that thing around in his mouth and see him not taking it out. It may be more of a distraction than a help.
Yeah, it may be.
Beautiful knee drop there by Austin West. And again, a cover hooks the leg. I like that cover by West, but not enough to put away the School of Morton Tag Champions here.
Yeah. Austin needs to find that mean streak he had when he was Onslaught.
Tag, and here comes Tyler Foshie again. The great teamwork here by the G Squad. West, big 270 pounds plus, splashing in the corner, drops down. Oh, man, nice tag team combo move there. Very effective. And now Tyler Foshie going upstairs. High risk for this young man. Light heavyweight all the way up top. Going to fly. Taking a lot of time. He lands on his feet. And into Geary. And down goes Foshie.
Right in the back of the head. Both men down. Both men need to make a tag at this point. That's for sure.
Here comes the tag, and in comes Christian Cross. Takes down Foshie. Clothesline that rocks West, but he stays standing. Of course, the bigger man, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, and the harder they are to fall down. Drop kick, but knocks West back into the corner. He's got Austin West startled here in the G Squad on the ropes. Big right hand now by Christian Cross.
Austin needs to use his sides to his advantage here.
And with a stiff right hand there, but not enough to really phase Christian Cross here. That may phase him. Picks him up here. Running power slam, shades of the British Bulldog. Cover, 1, 2, and a near fall. Almost had him put away. Impressive kick out for the power slam. And Austin West here.
Austin's pointing up
Van's
like
really
he's
not
going to go.
Van's not really with him here, but they're trying to win this matchup.
What is Austin West thinking?
And he's across that top rope. That's a big man to be setting up there. They're going to try to double team him here. Oh, man, all the way up.
Up, and away.
This is a bad area here.
They're fighting. He's fighting them hard.
Very bad.
Oh, he's fighting them hard.
He pushes him off. How easy he flew off. What in the world? Is he going to do it? He superplexed him himself. And West is down. And Foshie makes the save. These guys are going at it really hard here. Got to give them props.
Yeah, they're giving it all they've got here.
And Foshie sent hard to the floor. Up here comes Aiden Cross here, excuse me. Oh, knife edge chop. Yeah, light him up. Getting into look like a petty fight on the outside. Those knife edge chops. Oh, and West, a shortcut there. Oh, and Aiden Cross to the floor hard. West has him gut rich for the power bomb. Sets out with it. 1, 2, 3. Another one for the G Squad.
And the winners of the matchup, Tyler Foshie and Austin West of G Squad.
G Squad, your winners in this tag team matchup. Folks, don't go away. We're back right after this. Can't get enough of NWA Smoky Mountain? Do you enjoy watching NWA Smoky Mountain TV and want to see more of your favorite stars? Then I have good news for you. Our website, NWASmokyMountain.com, is the place you need to be for all the exclusive news, exclusive matches, exclusive blogs by your favorite NWA Smoky Mountain stars, and much more.
Are you looking for a new and exciting way to raise money for your organization? Contact the offices of NWA Smoky Mountain today. For the past 10 years, NWA Smoky Mountain has raised lots of money for many great organizations. For more information, call 423-773-5449 or 423-631-9110 and bring NWA Smoky Mountain to your town.
Are you experiencing neck pain, back pain, or headaches? Muse Family Chiropractic can help. Dr. Alan Muse provides a complete assessment using state-of-the-art technology to determine the cause of the pain and offers advanced treatments to help you find your way to a healthier, pain-free life. At Muse Family Chiropractic, we provide chiropractic care for the whole family, from newborns to great-grandparents, and we accept most insurances.
At Muse Family Chiropractic, you're not just a patient, you're family.
Call us today at 247-5000.
Hello, I'm Ken Daffron.
And I'm Gail. We're owners of Dalton Direct Carpets in Kingsport.
We're featuring Caress Carpet from Shaw Industries. Carpet's so soft it makes you want to take your shoes off and play or even take a nap on the floor. Financing is available. That's at Dalton Direct Carpets, Bloomingdale Road in Kingsport.
Never thought we would call another match with the Dragon. I'm honored to be here. Thank you so much, Tony, for the past 10 years, giving me an opportunity to live my dream in this business. Thank you so much. And this is going to be a great match. Throwback Tony Gibbons, indeed. The barbed wire trunks. Man. Mike, we've been through a lot together. We've called a lot of their matches.
I'm using your chair.
Yeah,
it's been a great ride. No doubt NWA Smoky Mountain ain't going nowhere. This ain't the last match we'll ever call, but this is special. This is special for us.
Yeah, it's a little emotional for me because, I was there with Tony when he first started, and I'm calling his last match. It's going to be a little bit hard for me, and it's going to be absolutely impossible for me to call this match unbiased.
Well, I call it lock up collar and elbow now. Jeff Conley going to get the better of the Dragon here. Backs him up into the corner. Conley does have the weight advantage, probably by about 10 pounds. Oh, and Tony Gibbons says, oh, no. Oh, no. Never thought I'd see him back in the ring. I know his family who's here watching, his children, his 3 beautiful children. his wife, he never thought he'd be back in the ring. I'm sure his wife right now is ready to kill him. But he's in battle here in the ring. The Hardliners have made it personal to pretty much goad him out of retirement. And one of the final men that Tony ever trained in the G1 Wrestling Academy was Jeff Conley. And what a great star he has went on to be here in this organization and traveling all throughout the country, now with Brian Montgomery.
Well, you know, you're right. They made it personal, and they goaded and goaded and goaded until they got Tony. Now they've got him, and they're going to live to regret it.
Cover, and Tony almost not kicked out there. And patented Tony Gibbons arm drag.
That deep, deep arm drag he took inspiration from Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with. He gets in as deep as anybody I've ever seen on one of those arm drags, and the snap on that arm drag just knocks the crap right out of you.
Tony idolized Ricky Steamboat. You remember it was in 2004, old National Guard Armory. They tore that building down a few months ago, and very sad to see it go. But that old armory, they sold that sucker out with Ricky Steamboat refereeing the main event. And who never thought that you were there. I've seen it on tape. One of the greatest nights in what NWA Smoky Mountain was formerly known as Championship Wrestling's history. And Brian Montgomery getting a piss slapped out of him.
Hey, I mean, like I said, they've got the dragon. They're going to wish they hadn't.
You know, and I want to shout out, you know, if there's anybody else that could be sitting here with us right now, I wish it could be Marty Ricker, a man who called many of Tony's matches over the years. And I had the great honor of calling many of his great matches, especially in the later days. But Marty Ricker was here for a lot of it, especially with Robbie Cassidy and Tony Gibbons. The whole G1 consistency was Nick Hammonds and Wayne Atkins, and even Chris Richards a part of G1 at one point. Mo Jenkins. What a great run they had. Great arm drag by the former world heavyweight champion. And Robbie looks to be in great shape, Mike. He may be the best shape he's been in many years.
Well, yeah, Robbie, you know, you can tell he's been training hard. He's ready for tonight. And he didn't win the best of the best tournament for nothing. He's not a former world champion for nothing.
Only two-time best of the best tournament winner. And a rake to the eyes by the specialist, the closer, Jeff Conley. And now in comes Brian Montgomery, the party boy. Oh, man! Deep hip toss there. Well, Cassidy showing that he still got the strength that really put him on the map in the heavyweight rankings, winning him a former world championship. Robbie Cassidy defeating Brian Logan back at Collision Course on May the 19th of 2009 to win the world championship. Prior to that, in the latter months of 2008 in October, Tony Gibbons defeated Brian Logan for the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. And as proud as they were proud to be world champions. And what great representation of the world title they held. They really represented it well.
Well, I'll tell you, Robbie Cassidy, he's never been the biggest heavyweight, but he has some super deceptive strength.
Oh, they collide there. Big shoulder tackle. Tony Gibbons is known to play a few mind games in the ring. He really developed that in a later part of his career in the Illuminati, a side of Tony that a lot of people never saw. And unfortunately, we saw that side of Tony quite a bit, but the real Tony Gibbons came out. But Tony really has evolved as a human being, as a promoter of this organization, as a man. These fans adore him to death.
Yeah, and I mean, I've got a history with Tony, a lot of time fighting with each other and feuding, but you know, I've got a lot of respect for Tony.
Look at the head scissors by Tony Gibbons. He ain't missed a step, has he? Look, he still got it. Still got it. There's a tag to high risk Robbie Cassidy. And fitting Brandon Cox referees this matchup, ref many of Tony's matches over the years. Been around here for a long time.
And I tell you, you don't find too many men tougher than Tony Gibbons and Robbie Cassidy either. You know, and Robbie Cassidy, his hand is like a catcher's mitt. When he hits you with that right hand, that fist basically swallows your face.
And that fist of Jeff Conley may have just caved in the jaw of Cassidy here. Big shoulder tackle by Jeff Conley.
Well, you know.
Conley now up and over. Right, be careful, Robbie. Don't throw him over the top. backstabber in the weak back of Robbie Cassidy. We know the history. Serious situation here. The back injury that Robbie Cassidy suffered. We know he's not the same man. And again, Montgomery stomping the back. Oh, man. And now in a camel's clutch here.
Well,
he's humbling him, baby.
Well, you know, it's the smart thing to do. If you know a man has a weakness, you go after the weakness. You know, I hate to admit that he's doing the smart thing because, you know, a lot of people, it's not the popular thing, but it is the smart thing.
It certainly is right now. Montgomery in the driver's seat and the Hardliners. Fisherman suplex, a nice bridge, and a cover at 2. Front face lock applied by Montgomery as the tag is made to his Hardliner partner. Don't forget the outside presence here. The giant Travis Lee, 7-foot tall Travis Dykes out there. The hardcore man, and it's still 2-on-2 in the ring, but those two on the outside add a little bit of worry. This in the back of my mind here. Referee better keep eyes in the back of his head. Great teamwork by the Hardliner.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to keep an eye on the two of them because you know they're up to no good. You know they're going to try to get involved at one point.
Now, a lot's changed over the years, Mike, you know, and it's to see these two back in the ring together, you know, times were different. You know, back in the 2006, 7, and 8 days, you know, there wasn't no money being made. You know, it was a struggle. But, you know, it was a lot of fun times. And there's a tag to Jeff Conley. Robbie Cassidy needs to make the tag, and he's so close. He's so close.
Well, you know, we owe where we are today to those times. You know, that's what built us to the point we are. And it was built on the backs of men like Robbie Cassidy and Tony Givens, G1.
And there's so many people that played a part in that. Mike, you played a huge role in that. You know, you've been here since day one. I've been here now going on 10 years. And the time just flies by, and it just seems so surreal. And now Jeff Conley showing the ultimate sign of disrespect, spitting at Tony Givens.
Yeah.
And Montgomery with a crossface.
Taking advantage of that and sliding in, got the crossface. Robbie's in trouble here. He does need to make a tag, but don't count Robbie out.
Travis Dykes looking in that kendo stick in his hand. Again, the referee must watch all parties involved. With Tony on the apron needing to make a tag in the worst way he wants in this matchup. Robbie eats the drop kick. Robbie, I think, made a split-second decision. Make the tag or try to hit an offensive move, and I think he made the wrong choice there. I never criticized the former world champion, but that could have been the wrong move.
Yeah, he maybe should have gone for the tag there. But, you know, when you're in the heat of the moment, you know, when you're in there, it's easy to sit here and criticize, but, you know, in the heat of the moment, it's a different story.
Knee from the middle rope. Jeff Conley going high risk. Referee in a position for a 2.5. And the frustration building in the eyes of Jeff Conley. And the knee, and you notice the knee brace on that right leg of Jeff Conley was what was driven in the back of Robbie Cassidy.
Yeah, and that knee brace will do a lot of damage. You know, he's been wearing that brace for quite some time.
It's legal because it's a part of his ring gear. It's approved.
Oh, yeah, I mean.
Oh, and a power slam, desperation power slam by Robbie Cassidy, but Jeff Conley quick enough to move there. And a tag, and here comes Brian Montgomery as they position Cassidy. Slingshotting up and over there. Cover. 1, 2, no!
You see the frustration.
Yes.
Yeah, all over Montgomery there.
And the Hardliners was hoping to make quick work of G1. I'm sorry, fellas. Jeff Conley, you ought to know better.
That ain't
going to happen.
Should know better.
That ain't going to happen. On their worst day, that's not going to happen. It's going to turn into an all-night matchup here.
There's not a team in the world that's going to make short work of them. I'm sorry.
Boy, Robbie fighting back with all he's got. And Montgomery again with that club across the back. Now he's trying to slam Cassidy and tag. And then comes the Dragon. It'll fire up with a right hand, and Tony Givens is on fire. Clothesline. And another one from Montgomery. Got it, Connolly up with a power slam. That back is strong. Yes! And the Dragon has risen. Against his former student. No, reversal. Ducks a clothesline. Big jawbreaker. Patented Tony Givens. The neck breaker. Big shot to the gut. And a little spanking. Tony boot to the midsection, out the ropes. Swinging neck breaker.
Goes for the cover.
They have it. 1, 2, and oh, makes the save. Jeff Conley with the save.
You got both hardliners on Tony now. Robbie's in the ring.
Tony rolls through, double super kicks. From the Dragon and from high risk, Robbie Cassidy. And G1 still got it. Kind of sitting back and watching. They love it.
Oh, double noggin knocker, both men down.
Are you kidding me? That's a great call from Marty Ricker. The double noggin knocker. And I love G1 here. And now this match is boiling down. They got Cassidy and Montgomery going at it on the outside. Watch out. Oh, God. On him. Oh, he back body dropped him on the apron. Sleeper. 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 Here comes the Giant. The Giant. And the referee is distracted. Oh, he kicked him in the knee. Tony was teasing the super kick. Oh, the kendo stick to the knee, the surgically repaired knee of Tony Givens.
No
And
way.
Travis Dykes has the arm or the leg of Robbie Cassidy. Tony Givens is in a leg submission. The knee being torqued. Will Tony tap out?
Come on, Tony, you can't.
Come on, damn it! There you go, Dragon! Sleeper! Sleeper applied! And in comes Montgomery sliding in the ring. And Robbie Cassidy is right behind him. Cassidy going for a crossface. Yes, and the sleeper applied. The Hardliners are fading. And fading fast.
They've got them both in the center of the ring.
Both men with submissions applied. But nobody's tapping out. What happened? Oh! Montgomery raked Tony Givens in the eyes. Connolly raked Robbie Cassidy. Desperation from the Hardliners.
All 4 men down in the ring.
And it's been a battle here. All 4 men down. Who's going to get to their feet first and may have the advantage? Double team move to Tony Givens, and the Hardliners may have it put away. Oh, Robbie Cassidy with a stiff boot to the face. Breaks it up. Referee Brandon Cox was just a little slow on that count. I think he may be a little biased here.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little
Just
bit.
a little. Robbie's got him up. Yeah. Remember this. Oh, no. Kryptonite crunch from Robbie Cassidy. But Jeff Connolly has cut off Tony Givens now. He's hanging up over the top rope. In no man's land. Boy, Tony with a fist of fury. Oh, now the stomp to Jeff Connolly, yeah! Tony upstairs, the G1 stomp! And that may be it! 1, 2, 3, and he pulls the referee out of the ring! The referee has been drug out of the ring. Oh no! Oh no! Into the post! And again to the knee! Brian Montgomery in the ring! It's chaos out here! Get him out of here, ref! And they're assaulting Tony Gibbons! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Who the hell is that? That's Scholar Cruz and Gavin Derry. That's Air America! They've come to even the odds! They have such great respect for G1. We haven't seen them in months, but they're here. Scholar Cruz and Gavin Derry, Air America. Tony reverses in the ring, spinning heel kick. And now the Dragon is working over Brian Montgomery, and now Air America cheering on G1. Montgomery goes, "You son of a bitch," and Tony just kicked him right in the mouth. Gonna make the cover here. One. Tony is spent. He's not competed in 2 years, Mike. The ring rust is setting in here.
And Connolly going for his finish. Misses.
Sleeper
again.
Sleeper applied. What the hell? A kendo sticked to the back of Tony Gibbons. Was that intentional? Was he aiming for Jeff Conley? That's Gavin Daring. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Was that intentional? Was that, what happened? What just happened here?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the matchup, the Hardliners.
Was that intentional? I don't know. I mean, that's, my gut tells me no. I know these guys, Air America.
We're going to start running this place from now on. Our way.
Oh, super kick! God, no! Damn it! A super kick to Robbie Cassidy!